There we go. How's it going, everybody? We are so close to the show, and we're getting ready to rock it off right now. Let's do this.
It's a conversation heard in every honky-tonk bar in America. The pinnacle of BS you have with your buddies. Conversations so outlandish and absurd that the honky-tonk bars all around America are the only places where these conversations can be had with a pure lack of any political correctness.
But that don't change the truth none. There's right and there's wrong. You gotta do one or the other.
That's right. It's time for Honky Tonk Saturday's Bar Talk Happy Hour. And now, your hosts, Producer Raven and Odie Coyote.
Mixed Country 106 Honky Tonk Saturdays. How's everybody doing? Odie Coyote here. It's going to be a good show tonight. We are doing this live again. We thought we did good last week. We thought we'd make it two in a row. There you go. I give that to Coyote House tonight because it's awesome. I got Producer Raven in the studio with me tonight. Producer Raven, I hope you are doing well. Do you have any comments from the events of last week with the CMT Music Awards by chance?
I'm speechless.
I'm speechless too. It was really kind of a horrid sort of feeling situation. We're going to talk all about it. There was a lot that I liked about it, and there was just a lot that I just I can't. Just too much. All right, we're going to unpack it all. We're also going to unpack, if you're watching on the live stream, what's going on with all of our new setup today. We got a brand new production setup. We're going to be talking all about that today. We got a few other things, miscellaneous items to be talking about too. Let's get on with it here, right here on Mixed Country 106 and Honky Tonk Saturdays. All right. So I got a problem with the vMix thing. So the background music's great, but it's coming out on the same bus as the other music is. So I don't know if the live stream folks heard the actual intro again. Also, the quick key didn't fire. That's why there was that silence there. It was supposed to fire the quick key to do that intro, and it didn't. It just kind of skipped it, but I don't need it.
Yeah, also, this little, on the graphic in the corner, during your greeting, it said Chuck Wonderland.
I'm aware. I know. I saw, but I know why it's doing it too. I'm going to edit that key real quick. There. There we go. We're going to switch this off to go to me directly. There we go. That'll kill that background music.
Okay.
So now I can bring up the production. Actually, I might reach over here and just run a lot of this from WebVT. Since I need to be on like babysitting vMix right now. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, we got vMix. That's how we're doing production tonight. That's right. Means I can do fancy graphics like that now, like we do in TV. Okay, that was supposed to happen. Sweet.
Yep. And then get ready for your talk break after this.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. So I like the way you broke it in for me this time with going into all the HTS stuff. All right, cool. I just want to make sure that metadata changed up there too, because I saw it change for the rest of that last song, Heads Carolina. I had to play my new favorite song, even though it came out in 2022. I'm late to the party for that. That Heads Carolina song. So that's something kind of cool, guys. I'll mention it here, but basically that in that bug on the top bottom of your screen you actually can see what we're playing right now in real time. And that QR code will take you right to our website. So if you kind of hearing us chatting, like, wait, I really like that song, you can absolutely go and just click the code and go hear that song. You'll actually probably won't miss too much of it because we're on such a delay. The stream is at a more significant delay than we are.
By the way, thank you, Jenny, for that comment. Great show.
Jenny Foley?
Yep.
Hats off, Jenny. Don't worry, we still love Chuck. I still know what that means.
Would you like to have him on again sometime?
I sent him an email like a couple weeks ago. I'm like, dude, when you break the top 20, let me know because I want to hear the story because we were one of the first to play his new song.
Yep.
So one more day. So yeah, we were one of the first stations to play that, and I want to be one of the first to interview him when he breaks the top 20. I don't have Chuck on this hour, so I hate to break that one. I know he's on later in the night. I know he is.
You got a visitor.
I know. I see Odie Coyote Jr. here standing next to me, guys. Sorry, that's what the crazy hair is. He's not really on camera. You're on camera. You're on camera. Here, real quick. I don't got much time. I got 40 seconds. There you go. Say hi. There you go. All right.
Odie Coyote, we have a song request.
Let me guess. One more day.
No. It is I Sang Dixie as He Died by Dwight Yoakam.
I know I got to know like a bunch of Dwight Yoakam. Let me show you. All right, hold up. All right, we got 15 seconds. Quiet in the room, folks. Mixed Country 106 Honky Tonk Saturdays. Odie Coyote here with you guys. Hope you guys are having a great night. Happy Easter weekend to you and to yours. It's a great weekend to just kind of celebrate, hang out, chill, and be with family and enjoy things. And that's why we call the show the Bar Talk Happy Hour. That is exactly what we are giving you guys some good info to just be able to chit chat with your buddies about. And there's a lot of stuff that happens, and we try to give you guys the most like kind of unfiltered viewpoint from it as we can. But we know that you guys, most of the country music fans, we all have high moral standards, right? We all believe what's right and what's wrong. It's why we say it in our intro. You heard the John Wayne quote, "There's right and there's wrong," So that's what we kind of wanted to choose here and talk about so you guys can have that debate for yourselves. We got a lot of news to get to as reactions from the CMT Music Awards from last week out there in Austin, Texas. Most notably for there was a lot of really good things. I did go back. I didn't stay up long enough to watch the Slash and Leonard Skinner and Cody Johnson tribute.
That was a good one.
I liked it. I did not expect Cody Johnson to just nail that. If it wasn't for copyright, I'd totally play a clip from it. But I'm trying to stay in good graces with YouTube and Facebook. But no, it was really good. It was really, really good. Cody Johnson's got a voice on him. He looks like kind of a young. I know he doesn't look like George Strait, but he kind of has that like stature about him, right? I don't know. He just the type of stage presence that he has is just unreal. Reminds me a lot of George Strait. That kind of that. I think it's just the way he's dressed. He is very traditional country dressed and all that. But then he goes out and does the Sweet Home Alabama, and then oh gosh, what was the other one? The first one. Why is my brain not working? Anyway, it was all really good. Go back. It's all on YouTube, and you can certainly check it out. But also something that got a lot of attention for all the wrong reasons, and it's the same thing we talked about last week with Maren Morris, and that's this shove it down your throat kind of like transgender and drag queen stuff, and it's just being put into country music, and it's making a lot of fans and artists, as we're going to talk about today, really, really, really pissed off. And so let's go through it. So if you didn't catch it, the Kelsey Ballerini performance featured drag show dancers at the CMT Music Awards. I actually didn't notice it at first. I actually thought it was just overdressed up like chicks or something funny, because the whole scene was like this, like, I don't know, toy almost like atmosphere. It's very like 2D cartoony kind of looking thing. So I thought maybe it's just over, and I really didn't pay attention too much until afterwards. And I saw that, and my dad just like, those are drag queens, right? And I'm like, say again? And you take a look, and when you actually pay attention to them, because I was watching Kelsey, I was watching kind of just the performance as a whole, and I admitted I wasn't paying like 100% attention because I was kind of half asleep. Like I said, I didn't even stay awake for the whole thing. I was really tired. And when I saw it, I'm just like, are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? And I wasn't the only one to mention, and kind of call out some, why is this necessary? Why is this put here? From none other than Reba McEntire, who basically had this to say. Her main job, she says, is to entertain, not to be involved with politics. And there are bigger issues, for example, feeding the homeless and children, right? So we could be focusing on that rather than pushing this into, shows and performances and making this big of a fuss about it. People are going to do what they're going to do, right? If you're that way and you really like all that stuff, cool, whatever. You do you, but don't make me watch it. Country music is very much traditionally very, very conservative. I do not want to see drag queen dancers, and I've seen it like twice this week on different TV shows. And it's just been put out there in this big push to be progressive, but I'm sorry, I don't really want to see a dude dressed up in a dress and high heel shoes. Just not right? So I don't want, and I'm watching the CMT Awards thinking, okay, I'm going to see a lot of really good concerts. And admittedly, like I said, I didn't notice it at first, mostly because I was tired. But I'm sure if I was more awake and would have noticed it, it would have just pissed me off right then and there. I just don't want to see it. Not in that venue, not in that atmosphere, not especially with children watching. Isn't that the whole point? I don't know if Texas has this law or not for decency, but you're not supposed to be doing that in Tennessee and like in front of children, right? Or in front of like churches and stuff like that. It would be funny. They tried to do that to Ryman. Oh man, I'd puke. Watch them. They'll try it. They'll try and get drag queen at the Ryman. If they did that, something's very wrong. But that'd be funny because it's basically a church.
Circle back, Cody.
I know. Thank you, Producer Raven. My mind gets off track sometimes, and I think about the worst case scenario, and that does seem kind of like apocalyptic to think about that. But anyway, I just don't want to see it. I don't want to. I think country music, very conservative. It's like my space, right? Where, a lot of the conservative values that I hold true, and many more country music fans do as well. And then you have artists, I guess now Kelsey Ballerini, we add her to the list of people that we're not going to be able to play anymore. Because she's not holding to what the larger majority of country music stands for. And there's more actually going along this week that happened too. So let me get over here to, I'm going to have to skip past the Jelly Roll thing here real quick. We're going to get to that thing. Where was it? There was, we're going to do the Travis Tritt thing. So Travis Tritt actually says he was dropping all Anheuser-Busch products after the Bud Light and Dylan Mulvaney campaign. Basically says, quote, I will be deleting all Anheuser-Busch products from my tour hospitality ride. I know many other artists who are doing the same. Tritt wrote on Wednesday evening. This is hours later, basically. The multi-platinum, oh my gosh, I can't talk, selling artist had basically shared a second tweet that included a photo of RuPaul's Drag Race show teaming up with, get this made me mad, they teamed up with Jack Daniel's whiskey. You'd think Jack Daniels, of all companies, would not support this. Now, I'm not a huge whiskey drinker, but when I do, I'll have a Jack and Coke. I just don't get it. Why? Jack Daniels, of all people, Anheuser-Busch, I kind of get it. They represent a bigger, larger brand, and basically most of their beers are piss water anyway. Yeah, I said that on air. But most of their beers I don't care about, and they're a huge multi-international company, and so is Jack Daniels, frankly. But Jack just has this like reputation for being the John Wayne of whiskeys, right? There's right and there's wrong, and you know which side of the fence to be on. And apparently Jack Daniels doesn't know this anymore. So all the artists that they, partner and sponsor and all that, they're saying, no, thank you. I don't want your dirty dollars now. I don't want it. I don't want it. And that's such a sad state that we have to be in. You go to a country concert, I expect to see Bud Light signs and Jack Daniels and, Red's Apple Ale stuff, signs everywhere. And I don't know about Reds, actually. I shouldn't have spoke about that, but because I don't know if that brand's involved with all this or not. But it's just disgusting to me, right? I'm watching, and here's the thing. I'm watching this with my 5-year-old son, and I'm going back to the CMT thing here. I'm watching this with my 5-year-old son, not even realizing what he's seeing because I'm half asleep, because I don't expect to see that on national TV like that put out in front of me. And I don't think he noticed, thankfully. But that brings up, he's going to want to ask questions about that right now. Why are they doing this? Why does that not look like a girl? He's going to ask questions. And I shouldn't have to explain to him at his 5-year-old age. The CMT Music Awards and shows like that should be children friendly. We shouldn't expect to see that. I expect a few foul balls, like cuss words every once in a while, a little bit of risky stuff. But I don't expect to see that. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm going to move on. We got a lot more coming up in the show to talk about, and a lot more happier things to talk about. We have this month's list of our new crop country artists. You're definitely not going to want to miss any of that. And then we're also going to circle back. We got a story from Jelly Roll coming up on the way, as well as your concert calendar tour. So much ahead. Make sure you're sticking with us. I think we better get to some actual country music. On the way, we have Case Harden. And all right, now let's do Jason Boland and the Stragglers. Let's all be fat and merry, right? Because we're all going to die soon. Let's keep it up right here on. Yeah, it sucked. For some reason, I thought I had an intro on that song. And I'm like, nope, shut up. That's a classic rule. If you do that mistake and you hit next, shut up. Yeah, I didn't get to do my outro and it does jerk, but it's better than me talking over the song. So. Yeah. Yep. So it was a Dwight Yoakam song, right? What was the song called? I sang Dixie, Dwight Yoakam right there. Sweet. Who requested it? What's the name? Family. Hold up, 2 seconds, little coyote. All right. What's up, little junior? Not this next break, but you can be in the last one for the hour. We're going to be doing another news segment here. Little Coyote wants to be on air. I told him on the last break because we got to do the Jelly Roll thing, and my contact is about to fall right out of my eyeball. All right, and then we'll do the I Sing Dixie one on the next one in the break. After this next break, we're gonna take out the Zeb Rogers and we'll put in Dwight Yoakam there because I don't believe I have this one. Yeah, this one's not in HTS normally, so it should be fine to play. Absolutely. Let's do it. Let's make sure we got all the requests happening. You can do those in many different ways. If you have a dedication, you'd like to send something out to somebody else, make sure you go to mixedcountry106.com. We got a form right there on our page. And there you can Just yeah, if you're watching this on your TV or something, I realize that it's actually kind of hard for people to scan codes like when they're watching on the same thing, unless they're. I think Samsung has a thing though that if you take a screenshot, it can read the QR code from a screenshot. I think Samsungs do. I could be wrong. All right, Raven, you're back on. I had you muted for a second because I heard Junior talking to you during that break.
Yeah, he was asking a question.
So we were on air, Junior. You can't be talking to us when we're on air, okay? That's why we need the on-air light working. We need the on-air light working. So that way it's abundantly obvious when we're talking.
What are you talking about? It's right up there.
Yeah, but it's not
over here.
It's not tied to the board. I need it tied to the board. All right. So far, so good. I'm going to show you guys a few other things here with this new system we got going on here. I can pull up regular WebVT just like that. And that way you guys can see what's going on. And then I can... Let me show you how to do this. Oh, yeah. Then I can throw me up in that top right-hand corner up there just like that. So I can hang out with you guys. You guys can take a look at the log. And then I can come back over here and take that QR thing down for just a minute because you guys can actually see what's on the air right now. I know it says not playing anything right now. Nothing playing, but it actually is. It's just the browser freaks out about it.
Glitchy.
Yeah. I have a good feeling I know why, but I'm not going to worry about it. We're going into our first commercial break here. So in case you're wondering what those mean right there when it says traffic merge, essentially what we're doing is we have a 2-second wait, and that assures that our promo or liner, whatever we're doing into the commercials, doesn't get cut in because our ad provider who serves advertisement all over the country based on who's ever listening in that area. So the advertisement you hear in Texas is different than the advertisement you hear in Iowa. And so that's all served up dynamically. And so we had a 2-second wait in and out of there. And since we have a different piece of software that actually manages where we insert our commercials at, that's what the traffic merge means. It's telling it where it starts and where it ends. And so at certain points in the hour, it'll shove those spots into the log automatically for us. So it's kind of cool. And then you can see those yellow markers where it says talk break, and then that's my target talk time. It's 3 minutes, 30 seconds, but I never really adhere to it. It's more of a nice to see.
And windy.
I've been doing this thing long enough, and plus we actually went into the show 2.5 minutes early. So, normally we have 16 or 17 total minutes of talk time, and then for this show, right now, that gives us an extra 19, 20 minutes now. So we kind of go around them, if you will. If I scroll down, here, I'll do it here so you guys can see. You guys can see at the end of this hour, right now we're at 51:48, which means I have 8 minutes and 12 seconds left to talk, which is fine. I need about 4 minutes for the jelly roll thing, and then I'll take the other 4 minutes for the concerts. And actually, I really don't even need that long for the jelly roll. I only need a minute or so for jelly roll, but I'll talk about the commercials and all that. All right. So something else I can do here. Swap this around here. And then I can take the wide camera shot. And there we go. Check that out so you can actually see our studio as a whole. Kind of messy at the moment. I don't know what producer Raven's doing. But you can see her.
That's what.
I'm not going to bring up the text right now. So right now you can see we're going to get ready to go to, I know we got Case Harden right there, but it'll update in a second. And it should say Toby here in about a second or so. There we go. Took it a second to update that text file, but there we go. We got Toby Keith. I know it might be a little tough to read there in that particular scene. And we got Odie Coyote Jr. You see him sitting at the table. Junior, you want to wave at the camera at the wall? There you go. Everybody say hi to Odie Coyote Jr. I want to see some comments saying hi to Odie Coyote Jr. All right. All right, we're going to be talking after the song. So, Bunny XO, the wife of country singer or rapper turd singer Jelly Roll. Going to be talking about her comments after Jelly Roll's big night with the CMT Awards. We got 40 seconds here. All right, 20 seconds. Quiet, Junior, in the room, okay? Yeah. Mixed Country 106 and Honky Tonk Saturdays. Odie Coyote here hanging out with you. We got one more story to talk about following the CMT Awards this last week out in Texas. So let's go ahead and get on to that. Jelly Roll's wife, Bunny XO model, she had a good thing to say to him. Well, just share about him on Instagram. It was really sweet. Basically, just saying, you know, he's standing up for the have-nots is kind of what she was getting at, too. So she was just really proud of him. And he mentioned that during the show. When they had gotten to talk to him, so I thought that was actually really cool. And his voice, I was surprised. I didn't know what to expect. You know, he's got all the tattoos and stuff going on. And I was just thinking to myself, and like, I wonder what he's going to sound like. I was just like, okay, he's here, and he actually sounded really dang on good. And so I was really happy to see that. So his wife was really proud of him because he brought home a lot of awards. So let's just kind of go through this. He took home 3 awards that night. So, Son of a Sinner music video for the I lost my place in line. Breakthrough male video of the world. There we go. For both Son of a Sinner music video, digital first performance of the year for his performance of Son of a Sinner on CMT All Access after the show. Jelly Roll's wife, model, and podcast host Bunny XO posted a sweet tribute to her husband on Instagram. She included a photo showing the Jelly Roll with his head resting against I think his head or something like. I think it was a typo here, but as he held onto the railing in front of him, basically just she's basically saying he's out there to destroy stereotypes. And I admit, you know, when I'm looking at him and I see the tattoos and all that, I'm like, yeah, I don't know if this is actually country. It's going to be another one of those things I just get mad about. And nope, he sounded pretty dang on good to me. And so congratulations to him, and definitely I'll be listening to a few more of his songs. And so that's pretty much what I got about there. Let's see. We are going to be talking about our new feature, our new crop country artists. We go through these every single month. We get so many requests from all kinds of music promoters and some record labels and all of that to promote new music from artists in the Texas country music scene. And we have such a hard job ahead of us. We only have room to kind of sprinkle in about 16 songs spread out over the day because if we had any more than that, they wouldn't get any airplay at all in a day. And so we want to make sure that we are kind of giving as many people opportunities as we can. And if we're going to give them an opportunity, make sure that they're actually getting some reach on our station. We have 9,000 plus now unique listeners every single month. And so we want to make sure that we're trying to get people as much attention and plays and spins as we can that we think are really good. But that does mean we have to kind of rule a lot of people out. But that's okay. And especially like as they grow and as they go up in the list, we kind of change things around and how we do things. So we're going to be talking about that in just a little bit, as well as our country music concerts. And we also have Odie Coyote Jr. who wants to say hi to us. So we're going to get on to that. Right now, let's go with some Granger Smith. You guys know I love this guy. Let's do it. America, right here on Mixed Country. Hold up. I screwed this up. Hold up. I screwed this up, and I'm going to start this one over. Let's do this. I screwed this up because I got ahead of myself because, and I did this earlier too. Producer Raven reminded me earlier that I sang Dixie. That's what you guys are hearing. That's why I was going to swap it out. So give me a second here because I don't want to mess this up for Kevin and ruin that song for him. So we're going to do that for him here. And let's just do this. There we go. There we go. And we're going to. There we go. There we go. Now we should be good to go. I'm so sorry, Kevin. Let's do this right now for you. This is Dwight Yoakam's version of I Sang Dixie, and it's right here on Mixed Country 106 and Honky Tonk Saturdays. I'm Odie Coyote. Thanks again for listening. Get those requests in. I need my producer back.
I'm here.
I just totally went right over that Dwight Yoakam thing, thinking that I'm on America. I'm doing America right now with that Granger Smith. I had to stop the song and restart it.
I'm sorry.
Little help, please.
I'm sorry. I'm back now, but I also noticed Junior had stopped the live stream on the laptop, so I had to move him over and my monitoring.
It's all good.
Okay.
So we're gonna be doing the new crop country artist here pretty quick. I'm gonna go do it after this song, I think.
Okay.
I'm going to get music 1 opened up so that way I can...
Did you talk about the jelly roll?
I did, yes.
Okay.
I did. I need help. I can't do this. I'm good at talking. I'm bad at organization.
Are you sure? As most days you seem more organized than I am. Welcome to the live stream, Debbie.
Oh, yay. Hi, Debbie. Hope you're doing good. Oh, yeah. Let's go on and switch this thing back over.
Yeah, Dad's live.
We're going on here in just about a minute 25.
Got it fixed.
We're going to be talking about our new crop feature artist this month. So you guys are going to want to stick around for that. If you're just tuning in, had a very interesting discussion about the CMT Country Music Awards and the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. So if you missed it, you guys can catch the rewind after the live stream. It'll be up there for you.
Sounds like a t-shirt I saw someone from high school wear once.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was 3 football teams that said the good, the bad, the ugly on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're at 30 seconds. And then we're going to go right into our CDX country news.
Did they send it to you on time this time?
Yes, I have this week's edition of it.
Okay.
Yes,
So
they did send me this week's copy of it, so we have the newest news to give you guys.
I was gonna say,
All right, quiet in the room, please. Mixed Country 106 Honky Tonk Saturdays. Odie Coyote here, hanging out with you guys. Wanted to go over this month's featured artist, part of our New Crop Country. You guys will hear these sprinkled around every hour. We have about 16 of them this month that we're actually highlighting. And these are the artists that you're not in the top 20 yet, and they're new and upcoming, and we definitely wanted to give them a shout out and make sure that everybody knows who they are and hope that they do well and obviously helping people along with their careers. That's why we do a lot of interviews with artists like these and all that, so we can kind of introduce them to our 9,000 plus listeners, unique listeners every single month. And I told Raven this just real quick because I pulled this up. If we had every unique person that listens to our stream every single month, I said we could practically fill up Wells Fargo Arena here in Des Moines. That's how
awesome.
many. That's how many listeners we have every single month. Doesn't that just absolutely blow your mind? I mean, it blows my mind all just like thinking about that many people like who know Mixed Country 106 exists. And only thing we've ever done is a little bit of Facebook marketing, but a whole lot of word of mouth, a whole lot of just networking with other people, having people tell them about, Mixed Country 106. Anyway, I digress. Let's get on with the list. So this month we're going to be featuring these, actually 15. I thought I had 16. There's actually only 15 this month. So these are our featured new crop country artists, and actually I believe one of them actually went top 20. So I think that's why we ended up with 15.
Let's hear it.
All right, I'm done. So we got Kenneth Waters here with Thinking About Drinking. Zeb Rogers coming up, actually. We're going to be playing a Zeb Rogers song that we actually just took out, too. So Zeb Rogers is one of our feature artists. Baptized by Backroad. We have Jacob Ryan Marshall with Coming Down. And we also have Ben McPeak with Tailgate Talking. Landon Heights, Do What You Gotta Do. Michelle K with Bye. Kendi Jean with Baby Let It Rain. Morgan Ashley coming in with Crazy in Love. Jake Williams with Nothing About That. And also Cole Stevens with Come Home Too Soon. And Callahan Divide with Dead Money. And Alexis Watkins with Grit. Love that song. It's actually one of my personal favorites right now. Just a little bias there for you guys. I love that song. John Cott Band with No Paradise. Dusty Motes with Honky Tonk Ways. And rounding out our top 15 for new crop country artists, we had Aiden Donahue with Small Town Style. That was a really good song. I got to talk to his promoter about it, and I would love to get him on air. I know he sent us a liner, which we've got in rotation, but I would love to get that guy on air. I just really like that song too. So along with Grit, those are our new crop country artists. Congratulations. Thank you for all those artists who have been impressing us and continue to impress us every time we go through. We do it once a month. At the beginning of the month, we go through and we take about, gosh, how long do you think it takes us, Raven? Like 2 hours to go through, 70 some requests?
Maybe more.
Maybe a little more. Yeah, it's definitely intensive to get down to this list. So we're basically taking 70 or so requests for individual songs, and not counting the duplicates, and we have to nail them down to like 15. And sometimes, depending on how an artist is doing, we'll carry them over a month if they're really doing kind of well and growing. Because that's our goal, is to try to get as many artists into the top 20 as we can that we have been supporting. So sometimes we'll do that. Otherwise, we swap them all out, and then we keep them around, because we've actually had some artists that were in our new crop actually make the top 20. So that has happened. So if you are a country artist and you are listening right now, or I know we have a lot of our music promoters who listen to the show, please continue to send us your artist in their new music. We'd love to be a part of that and getting interviews and liners and all that good stuff and sharing their great music. It's what we're all about here on Mixed Country 106. We got a lot of great music on the way, including a special appearance from Motocoyote Jr. because he really wants to say hi. We also have our country concert calendar list coming up right now. Let's get on to our CDX Country News, and we'll be coming out of that with Granger Smith right here on Mixed Country 106 and Honky Tonk Saturdays. All right, we clear.
Okay. I can't do it because I don't have a camera.
Yeah, that camera over there is broken still. I need to get another one so that we can get producer Raven. No, we have the code right there, actually. The code exists on the screen right now. She always wants me to show off the card. I'm like, no, that code's right there. I put it on the screen.
Okay.
So I don't have to talk about it every single month.
You could just say, ask us for a card if you see us in public.
Well, if you see us in public, we have a cool business card type thing for you if you want to say hi and check us out. Always up for that.
So what do they gotta tell their devices then?
You say she who shall not be named, play KMXC, Mixed Country 106.
No. If it's your Amazon device, you just...
Yeah, I guess now you
don't
can
say
you have to
KMXC.
Say, you don't have to, I guess, and I've seen this both ways, but I have seen it now where you can just say Mixed Country 106. Play
Yes.
Mixed Country 106.
Yeah, otherwise she's gonna pull up something completely odd.
Yeah.
Completely something that you were not expecting.
What? Mama?
Let's see where I'm at on time. We're good. We're good. We're all right. How long do you think Junior needs to say hi and all that?
Couple minutes. Or a minute and a half. He's just head banging out over here.
I bet he is.
He is.
All right, guys, we're going to take a brief intermission here on our live stream so we can regroup for our last portion of the show. We'll be right back. Hope you guys stick with us. We're going to go over here, and I'm going to put on a little music there for him. I know what I need to do, actually. I need to get a version of this without that timer. But there we go. All right, guys, we are back. We are ready. We are back.
Okay, Mom.
Hey, careful, guys. Don't be hitting that mic, or I'm gonna have to turn you off. All right. Yeah, we got Odie Coyote Jr. here. Say hi, Odie Coyote Jr.
Hi.
We'll let you talk us out right after we get done with our country concert calendar, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
So, how do you get stuck there?
We have 40 seconds.
Oh.
We'll start to be kind of brief, all right? We got about a minute.
Rapid fire.
Chase Rice, Lady Antebellum. That's Randy Hauser, babe.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right. Quiet in the room, please. Mixed Country 106 in Honky Tonk Saturday. It's Odie Coyote here one last time for you guys. We got country concerts to get to here. May 13th, going to be looking at Chase Rice here. Hope you guys are in Glanger Way, Chicago, Illinois. Hope I said that right. On the 13th as well, we got Lady Antebellum going to be at the Fairplex in Pinoma, California. And on the 14th, give it up for Randy Hauser at no other than Billy Bob's, Texas. Woo! I really want to get my butt out there. So before we go, I thought it would be nice to say you let Odie Coyote Jr. And give him about 10 years, and he might be sitting in the seat helping co-host. Odie Coyote Jr., how are you doing?
Good.
All right. There's a big old coyote howl. We'll give Odie Coyote Jr. always a big old howl, won't we? Right?
Yeah.
There's your big howl. Give the audience at home your biggest howl. You do it. I love it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We have a lot more coming on. Remember, this isn't the end of Honky Tonk Saturdays. This is just the Bar Talk Happy Hour. We have great honky tonk music going all the way until 3 a.m. with all of your song requests. You're not going to want to miss a thing. And I'm working on a brand new special. Just want to highlight this really fast before we go. It's basically a self-testimonial. It's going to have a lot of heartfelt stories and experiences that I've had personally in my life, from everything from all the way like as low as suicide to getting a kidney transplant within a week of being on the list. We got a lot of those stories I really want to tell you guys about. They're going to happen on Sundays at 4 p.m. Central Time, beginning next week. I'm working on them right now. It's probably going to be a 3 or 4 part series every Sunday, starting next week. And so you're not going to want to miss that. I'm super excited to be sharing these stories and thought about it and prayed about them a lot. Going to be sharing my testimony, of course, with the gospel and my faith in Jesus Christ. Of course, this being Easter weekend, I thought what better time than to say, be able to share that with you guys. Remember tonight, I know you guys are having fun. Maybe it's an extended weekend for you guys, but remember, you can have a couple drinks. That ain't the problem. Getting drunk's the problem. So make sure your butts are in church tomorrow. It's one of the biggest services. I know your mama's going to be watching. She's going to be looking for you. So you better be there. So don't be out too late tonight, guys, but hope you have a lot of fun, and hope you have a lot of fun with us here on Mixed Country 106. Hit us up on social media at Mixed Country 106, and of course on our site, mixedcountry106.com. Many ways to get a hold of us and send those song requests in all night long. Right now, let's wrap up the show. We have a lot of great music still on the way. Let's get, hang on, we're going to redo this because we did a Dwight Yoakam song earlier. We'll pick another one here. But on the way, we'll also have Jason Scott and the Highway Heat. Right now, let's go to David Adam Bryans, who's going to lead us out here for this. We're going to keep up with the cowgirl right here on Mixed Country 106. And Junior, can you say Honky Tonk Saturdays?
Honky Tonk Saturdays.
On Mixed Country.
On Mixed Country 106 Honky Tonk Saturday.
Oh, I love that kid. He's going to be so good. Thank you guys so much. Tune in next week at 5 p.m. Central for the next edition of Honky Tonk Saturdays for next week. And then, of course, 6 p.m. is our Honky Tonk Saturdays Bar Talk Happy Hour. I'm Odie Coyote. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see ya. All right.
Guys got an award for Mixed Country 106. What?
Hang on. I gotta tuck out here for our fans here. So I'm gonna turn that down here, and I got to give a little bit of some interesting stuff going on here. Hang on a second. I gotta do my, and this is all new to us, this VMix thing here. So bear with me here, y'all. Appreciate your patience here. So here we go. There we go. There we go. Got to get some music going on for you guys to lead out the show. Thank you guys again for tuning into the live stream. We will be doing this next month, first Saturdays of the month always. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate your time. And for Odie Coyote, Raven Jr., we really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great one. Head on over to mixcountry106.com. The Honky Tonk Saturdays party is just getting started over there. So you're going to want to get on over there and listen to the best honky tonk upbeat tempo music on the World Wide Web. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys